What is going on YouTube? It's Sank. We are back with another one. Alright guys, it's the weekend, but you know I never take my eye off the ball when it comes to these markets. Hey, I don't know about you, but I am pumped to kick off a brand new week. Just another opportunity for us to establish winning moves. Now I'm still bouncing off the wall after the week that we've just had in the markets. Shout out to the whole Discord family. You guys know what time it is. Make sure you guys are joining that Discord by hitting that top link in the description so you get up on the moves and the plays that we make. As a matter of fact, check this out. This is one of our plays over the Discord. You guys can see I'm up substantially on the play, but when you guys to pay close attention to my history, this is my buying activity. Now you can see I've been very active in this play over the last 2 months, buying this one pretty much on the daily, on the 8th of September, the 7th, the 3rd, and beyond, as you can see. Now, every play has different strategies you want to deploy. This one is called dollar cost averaging into the play. The whole team over the Discord get notified when I make moves, any move in the market, so they're up on the plays, and as I say, they can follow my lead. Now, this play is hovering at 52-week high levels, so all these buys you see right here, they're in the money. That's why I'm up big time on the play. So I look forward to seeing you guys over there. That's the top link in the description. Now in this drop, I want to talk to you guys about 2 plays that still have a lot of rocket fuel behind them as we continue into next week and beyond. So I want to give you guys updates on the plays and the intel. So if you're in the plays, you guys can continue hitting success. If you're not in the plays, you can get on board, join us, and start hitting some phenomenal returns. Get you guys ready for next week in these markets. As always, get yourself ready for an action-packed one. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. Let's run the first play. The first one I've got for that's ticker symbol AA, that's Alcoa. Now this is an aluminium producer. I know you guys are thinking, aluminium producer, how's that a rocket? So steady on. If you guys are caught chasing up these YouTube plays like a Lucid, like a Neo, even though they have their benefits, if you play them right, those plays can seem like trying to get blood out of a stone right now. As I say, there's winning lanes you want to make sure you're moving in or at least aware of, and the aluminium space is one. Right now, aluminium price is at 10-year high levels. It's heating up, benefiting the producers like Alcoa. This is why this has been one of our winning plays over the Discord, that we made tons of returns on this one. So check this. Over the week, up 5%. Over the last month, up 12%. On the last 3 months, up over 30%. So what once was a boring play is now a very exciting play because we're making tons of money off this one, and the party doesn't have to stop there. So let me tell you why. Aluminium price right now is heating up because of demand and supply dynamics. So on the demand side, you have to remember aluminium is a very popular metal used in aerospace, used in automobiles, packaging as well. So as we continue to go through reopening, those are going to be the sectors that are going to continue to gain strength and momentum, keeping demand high, keeping the aluminium price high. On the supply side, there's tons of issues as well. China, they've gone from a net exporter to a net importer of aluminium. This means other countries in like the EU, for example, North America, they are struggling to get their hands on aluminium, and the shipping crisis at the moment as well is also playing into that supply side story as well, keeping the price hot for aluminium. Right now it's at like 2,900, targets for it to be over 3,000 over the next 3 to 6 months, right? As I say, that's playing into Alcoa's favor because they're able to generate more profits due to the higher price of aluminium. So I hope you guys are paying attention to this one. Right now standing $49. As I say, we've already made bank on this play, but I'm expecting this one to climb through the 50s, get to that price target of $60, given the momentum in the space right now. So whenever you guys have a play of interest, you then want to think, what's my strategy? What's my move? How am I going to enter the play? Right now, this thing's at $49 right now. They're fine to enter as is, given, as I say, they've got all the tailwinds they need to get that to a $60 play. But just be mindful, this is one that has pullbacks. We see that over the last 3 months, right? And these pullbacks can be sharp, can be 15%, but just know, given the strength of aluminium, even if they were to pull back 10%, 15%, they will bounce back as well. So you just buy back again on the low. Can't time these markets. That's the best strategy with a play like this. On course to $60. I said this is one that we've hit phenomenal returns. I'm expecting to continue to do well, even though the overall market right now is looking a little bit shaky. You just want to ensure you're moving in winning lanes. The next one I've got for that's ticker symbol LOVE, we have Lovesick. Now I want you guys to check out that stock price actual with me because it's been absolutely wild over the last couple of months. Now in June, this play was over $90 after a string of successful quarters. Then the market, for no real justified reason, threw this one off the cliff. We saw this one drop down to $50, then to just bounce up 30% after another successful quarter. Now I got the whole team over the Discord into the play pre-earnings, so we enjoyed that momentum ride over the next 2 sessions. But even at $67, I want you guys to know the play isn't done there. So let me break it down for you. The reason why this one was dropping over the last couple of months is because the market thought the home furnishing space was going to lose steam after the momentum it had built through the pandemic. Even me myself, I did think it would lose a lot of steam. But as I told you guys, the housing market is still strong, benefiting the home furnishing space, but also consumers have great balance sheets still because of the cash they saved up through the pandemic. So spending activity is still high, benefiting quality plays. And remember, Lovesick has got a unique product, so they're doing it differently to their competitors, all right, which is bringing them a big customer base. Now they've also got very strong control over their supply chain. Not many retailers out there in the market can come out and confidently say that because of the whole shipping crisis going on right now. But because they've got control, they can get the product to the customer in just a matter of days. It's business as usual, whereas their competitors are taking weeks. So again, this just sets them apart from the competition. Now also a bit of intel, they are coming out with a new product. CEO is very excited about it. He said it's been in the pipeline for years. This is going to add chunks of revenue to the business. As it does, it will continue to add to the successful story of Lovesick. That is why this one is on a momentum path right now. There's been a turnaround in that stock price. Investors are now realizing, okay, this is a play that means business, and they're piling back into the play. That's why you've seen that 30% pop just over the last 2 days. But I don't think it's done there. So even at $67, the move of the players, I still think they'll buy at these levels. I would buy them right here because of the amount of upside over the next couple of quarters. Now remember, this is a volatile play, particularly because of that low float as well. So you can see this one drop down 5% from these levels. It could drop even 10% from these types of levels. So a move with you guys is you might want to put this one on a pullback watch list. If you see this one drop down 5%, make entry in the play. As I say, they've got what it takes from a fundamental perspective and a technical perspective to continue their ride up through the 60s, up through the 70s, get into the 80s. That is phenomenal returns on the way up on the play. So that's the second one I want to drop for you guys. These are 2 bangers with phenomenal potential behind them. So if you've been rocking with the channel, you know what time it is. I have some spare cash to invest, but I'm torn between Blackstone or Penn National. Which one do I choose? Now, when you've got a couple of plays of interest, you want to think about things like the risk of the play, the fundamentals, the momentum, the tailwinds. Also, entry as well is important. Now with Penn, you've got a real comeback story there. The business is gaining momentum. The market did the play injustice, but as I say, justice is always served. We're going through NFL season. That's going to benefit the play as well. So they are set to post up solid quarters moving forward. So it's a given that stock price will gain momentum. As I say, might just take a little bit of time. So that's a good place to put a percentage of your portfolio in. Blackstone, that's a different type of player. That's one the market has been appreciating. Again, this isn't one that retail investors know about. The institutions are on the play, but again, they're going to continue to build momentum now. They might move a bit with the tide of the market, though. That's something for you to be mindful of as well. But remember, that's one of your longer term plays. So that's one where you want to have capital in for a number of years. So you want to have a percentage of your portfolio in those types of plays as well. Let them work in the background of your portfolio. As I say, we call those the engines, right? So you've got a real growth play there. You've got an engine play. Just split the money in 2 if you can't decide. Alright guys, that wraps up for this one. If you've got any questions for me, drop them down below and I'll get back to you. On your way out, make sure you guys like that comment section for me. If you're new, join the movement, and I'll catch you on the next one.